Thanks for my hand. That's my phone. Okay. Let's stream it, bro. That's the time. Yes. So let's make sure everything is working properly. Audio good. That is good. Let's make it a bit bigger. There you go. That's exactly what I want. So welcome to the Tunisia versus Japan match. Game will start in about 9 minutes. If you're just tuning in, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that way, once there are new events coming up, you get to know about them. So game is about to start. Tunisia versus Japan. Nippon, Japan. Excuse me. The teams are coming out. The teams are coming out. And it's about time for what's it called? It's about time for the national anthems. Turkey. No, I said Turkey. Japan versus Tunisia. For some weird, I think Japan might win this game because Japan is much more. What's the word? Japan is much more intrusive and much more of an exciting team and much more of an attacking team compared to Tunisia. But you never can say, considering what is at stake. Yeah, this picture screen is extremely dark. Yeah, the camera is it's kind of really, really dark. Let me see if I can make it a bit better. Okay, this will be better. Yeah, this will be better. The other one looked a little bit weird. You got more sense here. So it's the national anthem for Japan now. Yeah, that's that black Japan. That's that black Japanese kid, Kimigayo. Kimigayo. What does Kimigayo mean? I know this game's gonna be good. I can already sense it that this game is gonna be good. Japan is a really good team, and Tunisia is also a really good team. But Tunisia is not as enterprising as Japan, so that's why I do think Japan might actually come out tops because of how enterprising they are. That's the only. That's the only thing. That's the only. That's the only reason why I think that because Japan is a very, very surprising and very, very stylish and very, very skillful team. All right, let me go roll the bill, and I'll be right back. Wow. So we got Tunisia versus Japan. Oh, I need to get my scoreboard up, not this one. I had the wrong window up. So let's go to. Yep, the game has started. Japan versus Tunisia. Elisha for a penalty. Elisha for a penalty. So I missed that. Elisha for a penalty from Japan. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. That is a penalty. How the hell is that not a penalty? That is a penalty. That is a penalty. That even makes no sense. How is that not a penalty? Wow. That was a penalty. I'm still kind of shocked they didn't give that a penalty. That was a penalty. That was as clear as the sunlight. That was a penalty. What the hell? Yeah, that was a really good try from Ademama Jebri. Uh-oh, that was the pass right there. Take it. You messed it up. 1-0, and there it goes. I told you Japan will, I told you Japan will beat them. It's as clear as day. They are more attacking. They are more enterprising. They got better strikers. They really know exactly what's at hand. They will bang go. What the fuck's on that guy's face? Yep. Wait, did he push him? Oh, he pushed him. He pushed him. He pushed him. He pushed him. If it goes to VAR, that goal shouldn't count. If it goes to VAR, that goal shouldn't count. That was a push. Oh, they didn't. They gave that. FIFA tripping. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know the rules. That was a nice goal by Kamada. Daichi Kamada. I knew Japan was good. Uh oh, another one. Oh, okay, Japan. I see you. I see you, Japan. I see you. All you have to do was use his side step for that, not his heel step. Just use your side step for that. Just tap it a little bit, and that would go over the goalie, and that would have been goal number two. So this game is coming to you from Monterrey. No. So Tunisia is last. Japan is second now. Sweden is third, tied on points with Netherlands, but second on goal. Oh, they are trying to really do it in this game. They are really trying to ramp it up in this game. See if they can go top against Netherlands. If they can win back, whoa, Tunisia. I thought I thought Tunisia sacked their coach. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, Tunisia is really giving it to Japan is really giving it to Tunisia. They can't even get out their own. Yeah, it's difficult for them. It is really difficult for them. It's looking real. What just happened here? It's looking really difficult for Japan, for Tunisia rather. They even can't even string passes together with the way they are being pressed back, basically. Oh, what's that on? Oh, that was almost goal number two. Yeah, Tunisia should forget about this. They need to forget about this. They are losing this game. 9 minutes and one goal in. Not looking good. Goal number. That was that's a goal. Wait a minute. My eyesight must be messed up. That ball went over the line. That ball looked like it went over the line for me. That ball looked like it went over the line for me. That ball looked like it went over the line for me. Yeah, Japan came like, whoa, good. I like that. This is what happens when rather than play the game, you try to go. Cause they move it back. They just moved it back. That was a goal. That was a goal. That was a goal. There's no way you can tell me that wasn't a goal. That was a goal. Well, Tunisia. What? I couldn't get to it on time. That was a goal. That was a goal. That was a goal. You cannot tell me that wasn't a goal. That was a goal. Japan is tearing Tunisia apart. That was a goal. That was a goal. I don't know what they showed, but that was a goal. That was a goal. How they didn't. That was a goal. That was a goal. That was a goal. There's no way you can tell me that wasn't a goal. That was a goal. Tunisia starting to get into the game little by little. Throwing Tunisia. They just starting to get into the game. They had a slow start. They are better than what they've showed so far. But the problem is what they show so far most likely would have put them in trouble. That was a goal. That was a goal. They rolled that team back. That was a goal. I just can't get over that. That was a goal. There's no way you can tell me that ball was not a goal. There's no way you can tell me that was not a goal. There's no way you can tell me that wasn't a goal. That was a goal. Corner kick. Oh, that was a good header, but that was a good block on it. Really good block by the um, Japanese player. Oh, he should have taken a shot right there. Now Japan on the attack. Good break. Good break. To your left, to your left, to your left. You should have given him the ball to your left. You should have given him the ball to your left. Why were you overdoing it? Now this is made things worse now. Why? Now Nakamura just passed the ball back to Ito. Tanaka with the ball now. Tanaka back to Ito. Tanaka. Seko. Doing. That second goal was a goal. There is nothing you can tell me. That second goal was a goal. That second goal was a goal. Tunisia trying to settle down, but unfortunately, I think it's they put themselves in a position whereby it's harder for them. Nice pass by Shakir. Yeah, I'm trying to find my. Japan having another chance. Whoa, the goalie dropped that. That is not a foul. How is that a foul? That second ball was a goal. Nice ball, Tunisia, but that was too far out. That was a nice play, but the play was so far out. This is one thing about African football that I'll say. African football love recycling some coaches, and Avi Renard is one of them. He's not really, apart from winning the Nations Cup with Zambia, what has he really done? You know, we just love recycling coaches in Africa. There was a time was Bora Milutinovic. I think it's probably passed away by now, so rest in peace. Bora Milutinovic was he basically coached almost every top nations in Africa. Then it was Joanne Bumfrey as well at the point in time. It's like we just get these coaches from other nations who really haven't done anything in their own nations, and they come to Africa, and we just recycle and recycle and recycle them. Or Japan, oh, that was some near misses right there. If I was able to control that ball, that would have been dangerous for. Oh, that is not a free kick. This referee is favoring Japan. Is favoring Tunisia. That wasn't a free kick. Nice clearance by Japan. The game seems to be on a ding dong affair right about now. Japan seems a little bit more settled compared to Tunisia, and it showed with possession stats, it showed with goal stats, and every other thing. So Japan's still in charge right now. Wait, no water break? Uh, or it probably wait for the ball to go out. Cooling break. All right, the cooling break is on. I'm gonna take a cooling break myself. I need something to drink. I need some soda or water or something like that. And now I'll be right back. And if you just joined, please go ahead and subscribe and like the show, the program, the my live stream. Like I did say, this is my second full attempt as a live stream, a full game basically, because I've not really been doing it that much. Just been lazy. But this is my second attempt at a full stream. And just go ahead and like and subscribe. Really appreciate you joining in. Let me see. I should have some. Let me see. If I have some chats in here. Snap! I missed the start of the restart, but I am back. Like and subscribe. Maybe the coach has spoken some words to Tunisia, to the Tunisian players, but it seemed because when I got back, I just saw them running like they seem to be a little bit on it this time around. Tunisia with the ball. Japan. Uh oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Keep. He spoiled it. He Oh my God! And he still scored. And he still scored. And he still scored. Oh my God! He still scored. Oh my God! He still scored. Tunisia is done. He had messed up the chance, then took the shot, and he scored. Oh my God! Japan is through. Tunisia is done. Tunisia is definitely done. Tunisia is definitely done. Yeah, Tunisia is definitely done. Tunisia is definitely done. I thought I was going to make that pass. Boom. I thought I was going to pass to Duan, but it didn't. No, Duan was coming from the back. The Japanese fans are going insane. You know what? I think I'll go watch one of these games, probably a Japan game. Oh, he went. Wow. Yeah. That's the thing with African teams that I find surprising as well. They really don't take, maybe they take it serious and the approach doesn't show any kind of seriousness, but African teams don't really, I don't know, man. Hmm. Oh, he's the new coach. 12? Yeah, Tunisia has been abysmal, man. Just embarrassing Africa. That's a foul, ref. That's a yellow card. He should have not. They should have not filed a motion. They should have just left him. Damn, they are getting beat. They are getting well beat. It's the 34th minute, and it ain't good. Yeah, it's not good. It is not good. It's not good for them. I think I'm gonna see like two more goals. To be honest with you, I think Japan is gonna score two more goals. From the way the game is going, I think Japan is gonna score two more goals. Three of the three teams might end up on 4 points in this group because Dutch is gonna be playing Tunisia. Yeah, they're gonna be Tunisia. Ito. They are tearing Tunisia apart. They are just tearing Tunisia apart. There's nothing you can really say apart from they are tearing Tunisia apart. They are tearing Tunisia apart. Yeah, it's all Japan. It's been all Japan from the very beginning, and I don't expect to see a change. To be honest with you, it's been all Japan. Please like and subscribe if you're just tuning in. I've had more people that have had the last couple of days, so hey, big win. Oh wow. 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes to the end of the first half plus additional time. So probably another two goals, 2 minutes break, probably like another 4 to 5 minutes if there are no stoppages. Whip it, and oh my god, Japan is good. Japan is really good. Oof, that's a foul. That's a foul. You dribbled it and you run into him. That's a foul. How bad is Tunisia, man? That was a really good shot. Now Tunisia back in control. That looked about to. Whoa, what happened there? Now he's back up. See, I can't stand people like this. He went to the ground like he was shot. Now he's back up running. I don't get it. Why do you do? Why do players do stuff stupid things? Jesus, Japan is a really good team. Japan is a really good team. It's all Japan. Yeah, but it is. That's been pretty easy for Japan. Like they just Daichi. I think that was Duan. Tunisia can't even get anything going. They can't get nothing going. That's it though. Yeah, this. In all reality, this is a bit down. This is a bit down. This is a bit down. That's the only way I can. That's the only way. Tomiyasu, I forgot about him. That's a free kick. Ito shaping up to take this free kick. Good save by the goalie. Another ball out. Japan with more attempts on goal, 5 attempts in total, 3 on target. Tunisia with 1 attempt, none on target. It's just been Tunisia. It's just been what's it called? Japan all the way through. Where's my remote? There you go. They got the ball back. Throwing to Japan. So far, I said between 4 and 5 minutes. Excuse me. Yeah, I forgot to update my scrolling scorecard. I just did that right now. Throwing to Tunisia. The Timora tried, but couldn't stop it. So throwing to Tunisia, we got about 3 more minutes of the first half. Let me reduce the volume on my audio. It's a bit loud. Yep. A throwing. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul on the goalkeeper. That's a foul on the goalkeeper. Yeah. Suzuki to Itakura. That's Ito actually. Itakura. No, Ito. No, Ito Itakura. Back to Ito. Yeah, they're just taking it slow now. Itakura. Ito. Tunisia getting ball numbers behind the ball. Nakamura just passed it down. That the ball is on. I think Tunisia has given up the second half. Jan Valery throwing. It was Tunisian foul. Free kick to Tunisia. Reki and good pick by the goalkeeper Suzuki. Wow. I don't even count that shot on goal. It's almost half time in the next eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one, and half time. Nice game. Tunisia has been under the cosh from the beginning of the game. And if I'm being honest, there was a goal that that Japan scored, and they said didn't cross the line. I think that goal crossed the line because the graphics, the animation showed the goalie pushing the ball back. Ow, that wasn't a goal. I don't get it. But Tunisia is definitely out of the World Cup from the way this is going, and it's between Japan, Sweden, and Netherlands. For I think they'll all make it through. I think they'll all make it through. I think they all make it through. I think, um, well, Sweden might be in trouble though. The best thing for Sweden will be a draw. If I'm being honest, the best thing for well, Sweden's playing Tunisia, so they need to beat Tunisia. So the best thing, oh, they already played. Oh, Sweden is playing. Oh, they are playing Japan. The best thing for Sweden is a draw because what that means is Sweden will be able to actually make it as one of the third best teams, but Tunisia is out. But I'll be right back. Thank you once again for tuning in. I really do appreciate. Like I did say, like and subscribe if you're new on here, and I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back. The second half is about to start. Tunisia making two changes. Ben Ben Moore and Brown Assad have been taken out, and Ben Mida and Gabi are replacing them. Second half is about to start. We do have Japan about to kick off the second half. Trying to Tunisia. Tunisia has to score 3 goals to have any chance. And from the way it's looking, I really don't think they'll be able to. Japan, Japan still in control. Whoa. Tunisia seems to be more, it should be more fiery now. Oh, Tomiyasu is at Ajax now. I didn't even know that. Japan still with the ball. You got Ito. Ito Kura rather to Ito now. Then Duan trying to Japan. Nice defended by Abdi. Japan still with the ball. A chance, a shot. Oh, a little bit close. Goal kick, Tunisia. Goal kick, Tunisia. Diamond. Yeah, Japan is in a good spot right now. They need Sweden best a draw to have a chance of making it out of the group. At worst a draw, at best a win. No, Japan's still on top, but Tunisia seems to be more resolute now. But they are still finding passes through. That was a nice interception. Free kick, Tunisia. Foul by Altanaka. Ricky. Okay, good one touch passing by Tunisia. Good one touch passing by Tunisia. Good one touch passing by Tunisia. That looks good. Now whip it across, whip it across. That looks good. Oh, how do you miss that? How in God's name do you miss that? Much better movement, but how do you miss that chance? That was right in front of you. All you have to do was just tap it in. That was a really, really good chance, and it just Tunisia seems to be playing better now. Okay, it's been Tunisia. Like, how many passes have they made since? It's been like 30, 20 passes or so, 20 to 25 passes. Nice. Japan come back. Whoa, these Japanese players are really nifty with the ball at their feet. They can take you out. Good pass. That's towards Duan. Ito with the ball. Oh no, Sono? Yeah, Sono. Takamura. Tunisia got the ball. Throwing Japan. The Japanese fans are having fun. That's Tomiyasu, Itamura, Doan. Recovery by Tunisia. Itamura, Sano, Doan. Then I need Dway or Doan. Japan still with the ball. It's my remote. Got Suzuki with the ball. Sano. I thought I brought the remote here. It should be loud. The game is more balanced now. Tunisia back with the ball. Clear by Damen. Good pass. Foul. Yeah, Tunisia seems to be more into the game now, actually. Yeah, there is nothing going on so far. It's still an interesting game, don't get me wrong, but Japan has basically killed the game off. It seems the way Japan is playing, it seems they're goading. It looks like they're goading Tunisia into coming out and attacking them more because Tunisia is desperate and they can just pick them off on the counter, which will be the right tactic to use actually, considering the fact that there's still one more game you have to play, and it's better for you to not expend energy in a stupid way. If you don't have to overdo it, don't overdo it. Your two goes up, although people say a 2-0 lead is a very, very deceptive scoreline because it gives you that false sense of security, which some instances doesn't work well for you, and you might just be surprised and it just Itakura, Tomiyasu, Ito, Itamura, Tomiyasu, Doan. No, that's Doan. So Ito, Doan, Tomiyasu, Ito, Tomiyasu, Ito. Corner kick, Japan. Yeah, it's Japan is playing really good. Japan is playing really, really good. And based on what I see, they will score another goal. You can tell they're taking it in phases with the way they are gradually attacking, planning their attacks rather. They've taken them some time to like get some rest, and then they're now back on the attack on against Tunisia. But I sincerely do expect um, Japan to score another goal. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. That looks like a ball to the end. That looks like a ball to the end. That actually looks like ball to the end. No, 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 no. You can't call that because that's accidental. It slid. It went for the ball. It wasn't end to ball. His hand was at the back on the floor. There was no other place for him to put the hand. You couldn't like how was he gonna do it? Like slide like this? I know I don't play football. I know I don't play football or soccer like we Americans say we call it. Uh, but I know there's no way I can. I know there's no way I can slide like that. I would have to be. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've seen some people with disabilities that do some really exceptional stuff, which is impressive to be honest with you. And sometimes I look at them and I say, who's really got a disability? I don't think it's us. I don't think. No, I'm sorry. I don't think it's them, because if you see someone who's got no hands, who's got no feet, and can paint I can produce a beautiful painting with just their mouth, That's sick. I can't even paint. I got both arms, both legs, and my mouth works well. I can't even paint. So you have to give them that respect and that admiration. You have to look at them with admiration to be able to do all that and actually be able to produce results, which most able-bodied people can only dream of. Throwing to Japan, throwing to Japan, Ito's boots came out. Uh-oh. Ito can come in for the next 1 minute. Now, Ito can come in for the next 1 minute, so he's going to stay out for about 1 minute. He let him back on the pitch? Okay, I only told him to go off the pitch tie issue. That was nothing. Suzuki with the ball to Itakura. Sano back to Itakura. Luan back to Tumini. Oh, nice move right there. That's a beautiful move. Suzuki, it's your ball. It's still Tunisia trying to battle to try and get a goal. I haven't even free kick to Japan. I really haven't even seen Tunisia really trouble Suzuki. They've been upping and puffing. Basically, they've been making it more difficult for Japan. Don't get me wrong, but they haven't really troubled Japan. Actually, Japan has troubled them more. The only reason why Japan hasn't really scored another goal is I honestly think they just took their foot off the pedal for a second to try and conserve some energy. The water the water break is gonna be in about 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, in about 5 minutes. Nice move. There you go. Go corner kick for Japan. Corner kick for Japan. See the corner kick for Japan. Corner number 4 for Japan. Corner kick Japan. Cleared. Was a decent delivery though, but it was cleared. Throwing for Japan. Tunisia preparing a substitution. It looks like a striker. So Tunisia has 3 substitutions to make. Japan hasn't made any. Yeah, Tunisia has been starting games really bad. That is what has really, really made it difficult for them. Nice move. Ooh, these Japanese players can slide through Tunisia. A chance for Tunisia. What are you trying to do with the ball? Check it to the right. There you go. Now whip it in. That wasn't good at all. That was not good at all. That wasn't good at all. That was a really, really bad attempt at the cross. Connecti being replaced by Chakwat. Well, one thing though, the Tunisian fans are actually still having fun. So hey, I can understand being at the World Cup is fun also. Although not being able to get points could be a damper on your mood and all that, but coming to the World Cup is part of the reasons of just being there. Just having fun. Represent your country, even if you lose. Don't make a mess of your country's image or name, which no one has done so far, and it's been impressive. I'll be honest with you, it's been very, very impressive. So it's tomorrow. I didn't even know that was Tomiyasu. Yeah, Tomiyasu. Duan, Ito. Duan, rather. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still 2-0. It's still Japan with probably, I think, about 60% possession now, with Tunisia about 40% free kick. Tunisia. Oh, the referee said, "Wait, play it on. Unreal." I thought that was a free kick. Oh, that was behind Duan. Uh-oh. A pass there. Sano? Nakamura? Oh, a block. Okay, Chakwat? Oh, Shuat. Not Chakwat. I call him Chakwat. Shuat. Shuat. Tunisia with better possession now, but not really troubling the goalie. They've got better possession now, but not really doing anything with it. It's like they're being goaded into it. Because if you look at it, despite Tunisia having better possession now, Japan seem to have had the more 50-50 chances, if you can call them that way. Tunisia hasn't really had any. They've had, don't get me wrong, but they have, in the context of things, they haven't really had any. And considering the fact that you're heading out, I would think you will be fighting tooth and nail. And that was an attempt. That was a nice attempt, though, but it was just flat, and it's easy for the defender to take it. Down to Suzuki. 27 cap for Suzuki. That's insane. For him to be that age and have 27 caps, that's extremely insane. Please like and subscribe as you turn in. Thank you once again for tuning in. Um, and it's been fun so far. I'll be honest with you. Thank you once again for tuning in. Oh my God! And that is the chance. Goal number 3 for Ito. Goal number 3 for Ito. Oh my! I told you it was just a matter of time. It was all they were just like they were goading Tunisia into these Japanese fans are insane. They were goading these Japanese fans are insane. They're insane. You could tell they were goading Tunisia into it. Because Tunisia were having the ball, they were playing around, but they were not really troubling them. But all they did was just pop, 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 and lob it over them, and goal number 3. It's as simple as that. One, boom. There you go. Easy. Easy. Goal number 3. Go, 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 go. I need to get my sound. I need to get a soundboard so I can start doing that stuff. Like Saeed does his stuff. Like Saeed does this as well. You go, 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 thing. That's how it does. Oh wow, Tunisia, you have been now. What I think might start happening, Tunisia might start really going hard on the tackles now, but they shouldn't do that. Just throwing Japan. That was the cooling break. I need to go get myself some water. Oh, This is the first game that I actually have on, and I'll have multiple goals scored, which is impressive. Unfortunately, it's against an African team as someone with African roots. Tunisia, come on now, you can do better than this. You can't be doing this to us now. Tunisia, we believe that we thought you can do it, but Tunisia, come on now. Tunisia, no, they do this kind of thing, no. But anyway, I'll be right back. And thank you once again for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And like I did say, I do need some mods on this channel so I can have people get rid of them crazy cycles that they pop into new channels every once in a while. But Tunisia 0, Japan trace. On those trace. Eta. Yeah, for Yoruba, that's Eta. Oni Eji Eta. Yeah, Oni Eji Eta. That's number 3, right? Yeah, I think I'm right. Oni Eji Eta there, that's number 3. Then Spanish under stress. They're getting beat. They're getting beat. Triple wahala. I'll be right back, bro. One thing about the Japanese thing I can say is, and thank you once again for sticking with me while I go. I think I do got some chats in here. One thing I can definitely say while I did go get some water. Thank you very very much for thinking for sticking with me. I think Japan will be trying to go for additional goals with the way this is going. I think Japan will try to go for additional goals, and more than likely they might end up scoring 1 or 2 more goals. Because Tunisia, I think they've given up at this point. I think they've given up now. Yeah, you look like the thing with Japan is, I can like this is the funny thing though. I can remember when Nigeria used to play friendly games against Japan back in the day. When Nigeria used to play friendly games against Japan, Japan wasn't really a good team then. They had Hidetoshi Nakata back in the day. They didn't really have a good team then, and they were just starting. And that was when J League also started, and they were really fresh off the park. So, and Nigeria was used to actually beat them, but it's kind of surprising how, not even surprising, considering the fact that African teams never really, not even African teams, I would say Nigeria, a chance for Tunisia, and that was blocked. I would say Nigeria really. Nigeria never really paid attention to the development of the game back home. So that's why you can see Japan actually come out here and beat any kind of teams any way they want to, because they are a very good, well organized, well developed team. Oh, that's what's his name? Uh he used to play for Germany. He played for Germany. Not Shakiri. I don't know. I keep on sticking up Shakiri, but it's not Shakiri. I can't remember his name. So Ito, Ueda, and Kamada. Kamada, Ueda, and Ito. Ito with the ball. I think he just came in. Is that not offside? Offside. Tunisia with the ball, trying to keep control of the ball, trying to see exactly where they get to. Nice. I'm actually hungry. Uh-oh. Who is this? Zaito? Whoa. Corner kick. Japan. 13 more minutes. And then extra time. They scored one goal. Break, probably like 4 minutes. Substitutions. Two, three. Yeah, about 5 minutes. Corner kick Japan. Cleared. Sugawara. Oh, that was a block. I keep on thinking that was Sano and I keep on calling it Takura. Yeah. Renard, you're about to go back and go make some more money by being the coach of another African team that lacks vision and just assumes they can just bring you in to, I don't know, to make some more money off them. Hopefully Ghana doesn't do that rubbish. Like as much as with my all life rivalry, at the same time, I do want African teams to do good to do well at the World Cup. They need to stop hiring these coaches that really can produce nothing for you. So Seko and Suzuki came in for Tomiyasu and Takamura. 12 more minutes. Japan still in control. Well, like I did say, Japan players are very nifty. Free kick Japan. They are very. Wait, the referee said no to that. 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 Wow. The referee said no to that. I can't believe that the referee said no to that. That was a free kick. But that's a free kick. That's a free kick though. But Suzuki dropped the ball, but he grabbed it back again. And it is still Japan. Suzuki still with the ball to Sano. It's still Japan. Japan still in total control of this game. Yeah, this game is over. 10 more minutes. They're just Tunisia had an XG of 0.05, while Japan had an XG of 1.02, which means they overshot their XG. But at the same point in time, you can see how bad Tunisia is with an XG of 0.05, not even one. And tomorrow there'll be Belgium, Iran, Uruguay, Cape Verde, New Zealand, Egypt. Mm. I might stream some. I might do a watch along for maybe a couple of those games. I'll figure it out. Belgium, Iran, I might, but I'm not so keen on it because of the time. But I think I might do Belgium, Iran. Yes, this game is petering out now. Japan is just like they're not really overdoing it. They're just taking it easy. And then they're on the attack. There you go. Cross it in and goal kick. Japan has a really good team. The team might be able to be older, right? Their players might be able to be older, but they have a really good team. Yeah, it's Tunisia with the ball. They just lost the ball. Japan back with the ball. Ito, all the way down to Kamada, I think. Across. That should be. Oh my God! It's a goal. Goal number 4. Ayase. Ayase Ueda. 2 goals in this game. Oh my God. Ayase Ueda, goal number 4. Tunisia is getting rinsed. This is a beat down. They are beating Tunisia down like a puppy. It's like bam, bam. Oh, I almost talking myself. It's like bam, 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 bam. Now they all red eyed. They can't see nothing anymore. 4-0. Ayase Ueda. Ayase Ueda. Ayase Ueda. Ayase Ueda. Remember that name? There's a thing about him though. You could find out that this Ayase Ueda has probably been playing in Netherlands for the past 10 years. And he's like 37 years old. That was the thing with Japan. Wow, that was a beautiful goal. That is a beautiful goal. That you don't know how unreal that goal is. That is a beautiful goal. To be able to actually direct that goal that way and actually put it in, that's a beautiful goal. Yeah, Tunisia just needs to. If I was Tunisia, I would just stop playing. Ito, 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 Ito. They are tied. I said they will score one or two. 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 And it doesn't look like it. Tunisia is in danger of getting slapped. Like, I'm not gonna say it, that hoes are paying some money. Tunisia is getting slapped. Wow. They took him out. No freak, no hat-trick. They took Ayase Ojeda out and brought on Goto. Goto is gonna be, ooh, Goto is gonna score. Goto is gonna be like, yeah, I think I can do something too. Goto is going to score. And there's a breaking play because a Tunisian player is injured, which means we should be getting close to 7 minutes. We should be getting up to close to 7 minutes. If I was a ref, I'll just feel sorry for Tunisia. Just yeah, bro, it's like substitute me, please. I can't take this more. I can't take any more of this. He just said, just take me out, bro. He like, nah, screw this. I'm good. I'm good. Nah, brother, just take me out. I'm not taking this anymore. Just take me out. Take me out right now. Take me out. These Japanese fans are fun. They are fun. That's one thing I can say. I'm so mad that no World Cup, that Colorado wasn't chosen as a venue, as a whole city. That would have been so nice. Because what would have happened is I would have definitely gone to see one of the games. I don't think I'd be able to do like a live stream for one of the games, but I wish Colorado actually had was one of the most cities. But we really don't have the stadium for it though. Let's be honest about it. We do need to build a world class. We do have a good stadium, don't get me wrong, but for what this is, we don't have. The stadium is about 30,000 capacity. Also, it's not that big. Let me see. What is the capacity of that stadium? Let me see. Wow. 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 20. I might be blind. And I don't see well, but that 20,000 for games. That is unreal. No wonder they never bring games out here. The stadium is too damn small. Who wants to come and play out here? FIFA won't bring their games out here because they won't make money. It's just 20,000 seater. Make it bigger. There's enough space. And that's the thing though. Colorado has so much space that you can actually build a 60 to 70 to 80,000 seater stadium in here. And I know people would actually come and watch it because you got a large Hispanic population out here, you got a large African population out here. If you market it right, people will actually go and see those games and make the tickets affordable. Don't make it some weird amount. People will actually be able to go watch those games. But yeah, Japan's got this game wrapped up like a zubi. Shout out to CFC Lewis. Oh yeah, I need to add this station to my tags as well. Yeah, a few more seconds to the end of the game, and then we should know how many more minutes we have. 89-29. It's all Japan now. I think if they can get one more goal, if they can get one more goal, if, if they can get one more goal, they will go for it to top that group. That way, all they have to do with Netherlands, no, they drew with Netherlands. They will. Tunisia is just getting beat. Everything just went to shit for them. They were very defensively astute in the qualifiers. 6 minutes. I said 7 minutes. So I was kind of close. Yeah, this game is definitely over. Japan is gonna see if they can get one more goal so they can call it a day, and that's it. Tunisia 54, Japan 54%, Tunisia 40% possession. You see that what I was saying? They actually drew them in and sucker punch them. Yeah, this is Ito. Ito, that was Ito, sorry. Goto, that was Goto. That was the new player that just came in. Free kick Tunisia. Oh, Japan. See, the Japanese culture is so unique. I could see the Japanese player, the way he kicked at Hannibal, it was rough. Then the other player was coming, the Tunisian player was coming at him, and you could see how he diffused him. Ball for Suzuki. Japan, no, bad pass. Do not foul him. Yeah, this game is, yeah. I think Japan is going to take one last chance at a goal. And if they can, they'll just let it be. Yeah. Back to back. That's unreal. From never doing it to doing it twice. Oh, Japan is throwing Japan. Japan want to score. They do want to score that goal. These Japanese fans are having fun. They're having mad fun. That like why did Nigeria just screw up and not make this World Cup? The more I watch other countries having fun, the more annoying it gets. Like, how did we not make the World Cup? Throwing Tunisia. Is it Japan throwing? I thought that was our Tunisian throwing. Yeah, game is over. See if you can score one goal, Tunisia. See if you can score a goal, at least one goal. See if you can score one goal. Sweden's gonna beat the. Oh, Sweden has already beat them. Oh, Netherlands is gonna beat the living daylights out of them. Netherlands is gonna beat the living daylights out of them. Netherlands is gonna beat the living daylights out of them. Let's watch. Yep, this game is a minute away. Japanese people are impressive. That's what you now say. The way they disarm you with common sense and charm is unreal. I'd love to go to Japan one day. I should actually. I'm gonna add it to my bucket list. A World Cup game and a trip to Japan, which means I need to go see a World Cup match within, I don't know which game, but I have to go see a World Cup match before it's over. And the game is basically almost over. Japan, the last 14 seconds are just passing the ball, 9 more seconds, seven, six, five, and the game is over. And there we go. Tunisia got roasted on this game. But thank you once again for tuning in. This is my second full stream for the day. More than likely, I might be doing, since tomorrow is Sunday, I might be doing Belgium and Iran, which is going to be in the morning. Yeah, I think I'll be doing Belgium and Iran. And then I'll see what other streams I might do. But thank you once again for tuning in. It's been a great pleasure having you all with me. And like and subscribe, and I'll keep you posted with my new shows coming up. Also, just a quick plug, a quick shout out to CFC Lewis, a quick shout out to Joey, to Jimmy, Spliff TV, and also Airflow Media. That is our other podcast channel. We will be releasing some videos very, very soon. Just be on the lookout for those. I will post them on here, and we will also post them in a media channel as well. And I will also share the links in here as well, so that those that are on here can also subscribe as well and get to watch us. But once again, thank you for tuning in. It's been a successful day for me streaming. Impressive for me, actually. But peace, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.